We got live versus
why
live.
Why you so dark?
I don't know. I'm dark skinned.
I'm the dark skinned.
I'm the dark skinned one. Let me see what questions y'all ask.
Babe, you so dark.
What's wrong with that? Dark is beautiful. What are you talking about?
But I can't see you, babe.
You can see me. They can see me.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you can tell from the title, today we're going to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, more specifically the Scots 1.0, and a little bit about Carlos King. All the information in this video is alleged. All the commentary is in my very own opinion. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Let's go. So we all know by now from watching the show that Marcel is not going to skip a beat when it comes to embarrassing his wife and when it comes to taking a jab at his wife. Just like in the clip in the beginning of the video, not only is he making fun of her speech and the way that she talked by saying, why you so dark? Why you so dark? He's making fun of her by saying that. He's also speaking on her skin tone in a negative way, saying, oh, I can't see you, when we can clearly see Tisha perfectly fine. I may not like a lot of Letitia's personality traits, but I can recognize her husband seems to not like her on a different level. I don't know how she's missing all these red flags. Marcel has said a lot on camera. I can only imagine what he has to say about his wife off cameras. We call it throwing jabs, but really if Marcel was a woman, we would just call it for what it is. He throws shade. More on to the point of the video, we're gonna go back to the beginning. This is where Carlos comes into play. They marketed Love and Marriage Huntsville as the 6 successful people that were Black entrepreneurs and that were doing well for themselves, and Carlos knew that was a complete bold-faced lie. And he also knew that wasn't his interest in the show. He wanted to move along with this show because he saw the drama that could come from these couples. So you guys, Love and Marriage Huntsville actually aired in January of 2019, which means they had to start filming in maybe 2017. I'm not sure exactly when they started filming, but I do know back in 2017, Marcel actually filed for bankruptcy. And I do believe he went ahead and filed at that point in time. They knew they were going to be on a national television show. Marcel only listed one business as his employer, and of course that was Scope. Now we all know Tisha owned 85% of the business, and now we know why, because Marcel had to file bankruptcy. We already know their credit wasn't great because Maurice and him both tried to leave their credit off of the comeback groups thing. They were only trying to get Letitia and Kimmy's credit to be added to the hopes. Letitia, according to these check stubs that Marcel submitted, you know, he was still considered a employee at the time, and he only had like 7.5% interest in the company, and she should have kept it that way, because now fast forward to now, he's quote unquote the president of the company, and he got y'all facing a $5 million lawsuit along with other stuff. He's ran your company into the ground, allegedly. So we're just going to look into the bankruptcy just because it proves the state financially that Scots were in when they began the show. You see the documents on the screen, and it seems that at this time, Marcel had 2 vehicles, which was a Dodge Ram and a Mercedes-Benz. And he actually ended up having to let the Benz go back. And we see in the next document where it states that he would like to, you know, turn that in. He doesn't want to keep that. He wants to return the Mercedes. In other words, what? A voluntary repo. He didn't even have anything in his check-ins and savings account, you guys. And all these other documents, we're going to see that they have credit card. Well, because he filed by himself. Letitia is not on the bankruptcy with him. So we know why Letitia was running around putting her name on all the property by herself. So he got credit card debt. He has some foreclosures. He has some student loans. You know, he has multiple foreclosures and multiple credit card debts. Do y'all remember when Marcel called himself coming online and trying to save face, start naming all these things? Oh, I owned such and such with Letitia. I owned such and such with Maurice. Yeah, you owned things with them, and they were also in foreclosure. And Maurice is actually listed here as one of his co-debtors. That was for a property they owned together. So what good was it for you to come online telling us all this stuff that you owned when it was all under foreclosure? You guys couldn't even afford the mortgage or the loan or whatever you got on it. You couldn't even afford it. And it's stated right here in black and white. And I'm sure Carlos was very much aware that these people did not have the financial backing to be called millionaires or to be called successful in that matter. So, he allowed them to come on the TV screen and play in our face. And he has been protecting them and aligning himself with them ever since. What do you guys think about this? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.